Let's do a slightly late mid-year book tag. Jumping in with question 1. Best book of the year so far? Well, I'm torn between Mistborn and Dungeon Crawler Carl. They're in the top for different reasons. I don't really want to pick one. So here they are. Best sequel. I want to say I en stad förvandlad or In a city transformed by Per-Anders Fogelström. This is the Stockholm series that I've been going on and on about on this channel, but it's a Swedish series spanning over 100 years, and it's the 4th book, and it's just so... If you like historical fiction with the focus on ordinary people's lives, then I'll highly, highly recommend it. New release I haven't read yet, but want to. That has to be Yesteryear. Now, I've decided to buddy read this with a friend, and we already have another book on the list, so it might still take a while before I get to this one, which is... I really want to read this. But hey, we've agreed. Influencer trad wife wakes up in a different time, and everything is kind of like the people around her are kind of the same people, but also it's really not the same. I mean, no cameras, no nannies, no producers, no nothing. Just actually having to live the life that she promotes. So yeah, can't wait. Most anticipated release for the next part of the year, that is The Knave and the Moon. I mean, The Night and the Moth was so good, and I've been really, really looking forward to this one. I just hope that I'm, don't have... that my expectations aren't too high, I mean, no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, right? Biggest disappointment. I mean, I'm not sure if I've been that disappointed with something. Maybe my expectations were too high for this one, but it wasn't really what I thought it would be, and that is The Catcher in the Rye. I don't know, it wasn't like a letdown or a disappointment in that way. It wasn't something that had built up and then it was just like, it just wasn't really my cup of tea. Or was I disappointed? Well, I'm gonna say this one. Biggest surprise. Now, this one I think I'll answer in a little bit of a different way, because I'm not sure that I've been really surprised by a book, and I'm not sure that the answer I have is quite like me being surprised either, but I've just been amazed at how one book can make such a difference in your reading sometimes. Like, the right book can achieve so much. Like me reading Mistborn earlier this year, and it just put me back in that thrill of reading and the excitement for the next one and the next one. I had struggled a bit and just felt that I was like plowing through, before that. And I wasn't really, as I've said before, disappointed by any books up to that point, or didn't think they were particularly bad or anything like that. It was just like a little bit... But reading Mistborn just really flipped everything, and I've been so excited about reading, and yeah, it just made such a difference. So that's the surprise. And it just kind of came out of nowhere, and suddenly I was just like back in the game. Favorite new author? Well, the one I've read the most is Matt Dinniman. And I certainly like his style, and I would like to read something else that he's written outside of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. So, yeah. I'm tricky with favorite authors because I don't have that many. It's like with me and 5 stars. It's like some have just claimed that top shelf and it's really hard for others to get up there. It's like I need some kind of extra shelf or something for those, and then I can have like the exceptional can be at the top, and then I have like favorites underneath or something. I don't know. This one we can write off pretty quickly. It's newest fictional crush, and I don't have any. So, newest favorite character. I think that is probably Mordecai in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. There was a little pause there because I was like doubting myself that I was pronouncing his name in a weird way, and now I'm gonna do that and someone on the internet is gonna tell me about it. But yeah, I think he's my favorite character, new character, actually. I'm gonna say yes. A book that made me cry is this one, All the Light We Cannot See. I just remember myself sitting on the floor, reading and crying. It was, yeah. But then we have a book that made me happy, and that's Automatic Noodle. I was just, it just made me smile, and I've never read cozy sci-fi before, and yeah, I'm just smiling now thinking about it. Then we have most beautiful book I bought or received, and I picked this one for 2 reasons actually. It's Going Postal by Terry Pratchett, and firstly, I just love the cover. I think these covers are really, really beautiful. But it was also a gift, and everything about receiving that gift was just beautiful to me. So yeah, most beautiful book. And lastly, what books are you prioritizing to read going forward? Now, I did make a list, 26 for 2026. I've read 7 of those books so far. So the ones that jump out to me at the moment from that list is The Merge by Grace Walker. Now, this concept seems very interesting, but it could also be very emotional. I still really, really, really want to read this one. We also got Pet Sematary by Stephen King. This has been one of the more anticipated ones on my Stephen King journey. I just have to tackle Christine, you know. It's not moving at all at the moment, but this one I really want to prioritize for this year. Also, The Devils by Joe Abercrombie has been moving to the top of the list. It is very chunky, but it's just something about it that's just calling out to me at the moment. Then we have The Knave and the Moon, of course, and continuing with the Crawler Carl series. Oh, and we also got The Hero of Ages that arrived in the mail the other day. I'm also really happy that I found a used copy with like the same edition that I already had. I like that. And speaking about the 26 for 2026, on that list was also Midnight in Chernobyl, which I've started and I'm like more than halfway through now. It's not often that I have a nonfiction book that I just really don't want to put down at all. And as I said, I'm still plowing through Christine. I did get to all the way to part 2, and then I just stopped for some reason. So I'm gonna pick it up from there so that I can finally move on to Pet Sematary. That's it. That's a little more than mid-year check-in. Not sure if I'm freaking out or not. Is there any books you would really like to get to before the end of 2026? Oh, the end of 2026. It doesn't feel that far at the moment. It's just rushed on so fast this year, and it was the same last year, and I'm just thinking, is this what it's going to be like from now on? Is this like an age thing? Okay, I can see myself freaking out a bit, but maybe not, from the book thing. Well, let me know if there's any books that you're itching to read at the moment. And if you wanna, you can press the little like button, and I'll see you in the next one.